Hi Aquarius, thanks for joining me. This will be a general love reading for you guys from the 12th to the 19th of April. It is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. Don't worry too much if you don't know what your Moon, Rising or Venus sign is. If you check the description box below the video, all that information's in there for you. Also, please remember that time is fluid, so this could have already happened, could be happening now, or could be happening sometime in the future. And also please remember that these are general love readings. They won't resonate with everyone out there. So just take what resonates with you or for you and leave the rest. Okay, so what do we have? The Strength card. Okay. Great inner strength. You're trying to get your strength up to either come towards somebody or release yourself from a situation. However it resonates, you are using that inner strength to move yourself forward into a better position, away from this burden here. You're trying to pull away from it. 10 of Wands, whatever this is and however it resonates, but trying to use that power of will even to get rid of negativity and push yourself forward. Okay, so what else does Aquarius need to know? Yeah, okay, so you are getting some resistance in pulling yourself away from this situation. We've got this 7 of Wands, which tells us there is some resistance to you actually moving away, but you are trying to break those bonds nevertheless. You want to move away from it. You want to move towards something much more fulfilling. Okay, so let's just move that camera down. Okay, what else do we need to know? What else do we need to know for Aquarius, please? Aquarius in love. What do they need to know? Highest messages only. Oh gosh, it's flying everywhere tonight. Yeah, emotional depletion, 5 of Cups, a burden, resistance. Lots of low vibrational energies, but you're using that strength of willpower to pull yourself away. You're also being kind and compassionate to the other person as well. It takes a tremendous amount of strength to be the bigger person, which is not to blame someone, but to see it from both sides of the coin. And to almost forgive this other person, because I don't think that they know any better. It's kind of very cyclic. So when you do actually move yourself to a better space, we've got the King of Wands. You're very motivated for the future, and that's what you want. You want some light at the end of the tunnel. You want to be able to make happy, optimistic, long-term plans by just motivating yourself. And I feel that this is an inner kind of conversation that you're having with yourself, not necessarily with someone else. But the King of Wands talks about declaring to yourself, look, we need to we need to move away. Come on, we need to move. It is a solo journey. It feels like it is a solo journey, and I feel that when you do break those bonds and remove yourself away from this situation here, however it resonates, the sun comes back into your life. You're free of negativity moving forward, and a situation and a person that just keeps resisting change, doesn't want to change, wants to keep you stuck. 2 of Wands, you've come into your own. New partnerships or contracts continue to move forward. So you don't want to, it's almost like a commitment to yourself. You're making or having this conversation with yourself saying, I'm committed to moving away from this energy here. I need to almost like make a commitment to yourself for the future, for a very bright future. With just, it's about a solo journey. It's about your progression, not being swayed by other people's opinions, because perhaps you're getting there's a little voice in one ear that says stay, I'll change, and you're almost like thinking, really, I can't see it happening, and you're almost trying to just pull away, and every time you pull away they come back with some more chatter. I'll change, I'll change, I'll change. Keeping you stuck. Just keeping you stuck. But you're trying to break those bonds now. Yeah, that Four of Swords, waiting for the perfect opportunity to move away. There we go, the Hermit's journey, trying to understand what you want for the future, not what anybody else wants for you, what you want. It is a soul journey. It's a commitment, commitment to yourself, to be happy, to move forward. The Hermit, you're understanding yourself on a greater level now. You know you need to clear away all negativity. And perhaps a situation, it needs to go, it needs to dissipate, you need to be free. And you need to have that va-va-voom back in your life, because it feels like they've sucked the life out of you. Depletion, look at that, 10 of Swords. Stabbed in the back by this situation here, this person, these words. And wanting to nurture yourself going forward. So it is you being very kind to yourself with that Strength card. Cutting these bonds here in order to propel yourself forward. And it is a commitment to yourself to make the best out of life, to live the best life that you can for your own soul. For your own soul. Because over here, just somebody's keeping you very stuck. It's very cyclic behaviour. And it almost feels like it's hate to say it, but quite narcissistic. As soon as they feel you pulling back, they pop back in. You pull back, they pop back in. And it's just words at the end of the day. That's all they're giving you is words. And every time you hear these words, you get more stabbed in the back. You just don't want to be stuck anymore. And there is somebody that you want to go towards, okay? So this is a soul journey, as in yourself. But there is someone that you do see having a future with, or want a future with. Four of Wands. You want a very intimate relationship with someone in the future. But I think it's more about you healing in order to propel yourself forward. You want in the future to have a very happy family life, the 10 of Cups. Your emotional needs are met, open and honest relationship. But this person that you're thinking about having or wanting a relationship with, you've already intimated that you like each other. Seeds well planted, 7 of Pentacles. Okay. So how are you going to get there? Well, you're trying to get yourself into all these gorgeous energies of just being in flow, in tune with yourself, moving yourself away from negativity and just birthing a whole new start for you. For you. First and foremost, it's for you. And then you want to introduce someone into this once you have yourself in the right frame of mind. Okay, Queen of Pentacles. It is somebody from the past, but you are expecting a challenge when you go towards this person. We haven't seen any pages on the board yet, but nevertheless, you're in this mindset, or will be in this mindset, of wanting to respark something, coming back to it. It's not this one here that you're definitively cutting away. That's just negative energy. It's never ever going to change. That will never change. That person will still be pouring words of I'll change inside one ear and doing nothing to substantiate that. Okay. So, Queen of Pentacles is a challenge coming back to these seeds well planted. You are of the mindset now of being very committed to the cause. Okay, moving forward. So this lady here, she puts her foot down on this rock, and instead of, complaining about it, impeding her foot being close to the ground and it being kind of like in a comfortable position, she uses that rock to cock her leg here in order to elevate this drum to get a better purchase at it. So it says that any obstacles, any challenges, and you do expect a challenge in these seeds well planted, okay, any challenge that arises, you can work through it. You can work through it. You have all the tools in the box within you to move a situation forward. from whatever bump in the road that may occur within that connection. And it says seeds well planted. Okay, you've never been back to water these seeds, so in effect it is going to be a little bit of a challenge. You don't have any communication with this person, but you're trying to get yourself into all these gorgeous energies in order to reconnect, to re-spark. And it's about a personal journey as well as wanting to eventually connect with somebody to bring about a committed relationship. You're very committed to your own happiness, which is beautiful to see, because we need to work on ourselves before we introduce ourselves to other situations, okay, or start re-sparking them. We need to heal from old wounds, we need to be whole, or we need to be working through those little facets that need sealing off. And it is negativity, and it happens, you know, in thoughts, and they reside in our hearts as well if we've been in a situation that's very depleting. So you need to be able, and they're called triggers, okay, so you need to be able to seal off those triggers. And you don't just ignore triggers, okay, what you do to seal them off is actually work with them. So when something comes back in that would have triggered you 6 months ago, it doesn't faze you now. It doesn't faze you. You're not frightened by it. Okay, so yeah, it's a total, like I said, total rebirth of you, and you want to rebirth a situation. The Tower, this person is just no good. Cyclic energy. Do I, don't I? Do I, don't I? Do I move forward? A bit of instability there. Oh, trying to kind of like... trying to decide what to do. But even the thoughts, kind of like that thought about moving away on your own, solo, to work on yourself, brings about an instability within you. Am I going to be able to do it? Am I going to be able to work through my fears? Am I going to be able to have a fruitful relationship in the future? Of course you can. You have all the tools in the box within you to make changes within your life. Okay, Three of Wands, and these seeds were planted. Perhaps you are waiting for the other person to come to you. Look, Three of Wands, just waiting for this person to pop over the hill and kind of like say hi to you. You've been hiding all these thoughts and feelings for this person. You've locked them away inside a box because this one here has been so depleting. So trying not to recognize love, or trying not to look at love in general. You're trying to work on yourself, so not being bothered by it because in the past it's been very cruel to you. So you're almost like locking all these thoughts and feelings away and just letting it lie inside this box. But I think now is the time that you want to celebrate with someone. It says celebration, Three of Cups, but threes are crowds, and it feels like these were seeds well planted. And the challenge is, how do you get back to this person? Because there's three in this situation, or there was three in this situation, and perhaps you chose someone else over them. These seeds well planted. So the challenge is for you, how do you come back to them? How do you tell them what you want for the future? And also, how do you grow from a situation that's so depleting and believe in love again? Okay, so what else do we need to know? Wow. What else do we need to know? What else do we need to know for Aquarius, please? Aquarius, from the 12th to the 19th of April. What else do we need to know for Aquarius? Anything else that we need to know for Aquarius? Because we haven't seen any pages yet. You're just getting the va-va-voom up. You're getting yourself into all these gorgeous energies to make some progress in your life. It's not just about someone else. It's a total rebirth of how you look at life going forward and how you are grateful. It's showing gratitude. It's healing from situations, not just, I hate to say it, but a lot of people throw themselves from one situation to another but don't learn from the last one. So we need to take time out in order to heal ourselves. Here we go. Death to old ways, death to this situation, keeping everything in a box, working on yourself. Now you want to come in as very flirty. They are tiny messages, but you want to come in as very grounded, very solid. So you're coming towards this person with solid communication. It's not just in and out. It's not just here today, gone tomorrow. It is a little bit flirty, but it's grounded. It has foundations. So it is coming towards somebody with solid communication and hoping that they will reciprocate, so you can build a relationship or a situation, or build upon one. And it is a cycle that needs to be complete, the World card here. And this also applies to this side of the board. This cycle needs to be complete over here as well. That death to old ways and complete that cycle. Just leave it, cut it off, move forward. Because there's no growth in here whatsoever. It will just keep going round and round and round the pond. You know, it's just put your energy into yourself and move yourself forward. Okay, Three of Pentacles here, working very hard on trying to carve your way in the world, working hard on your career from what seems to be a very depleting state. Okay, so what else do we need to know for Aquarius, please? Thank you. And you're hoping by this communication, which is coming in it's very fast, very enthusiastic, but very grounded. So you're coming in quite quickly, but with foundation. So it means that it's not here today, gone tomorrow. It's not going to dissipate. You want there to be consistent communication between both of you. So you're coming in as very enthusiastic. Hi, how you doing? Lots of exclamation marks, a little bit sexy, winky face, but it is consistent because you want to keep this conversation going. You want to keep this dialogue going. You want to breathe life into this. Like I said, it's not here today or gone tomorrow. And through that communication, you want the wheel to turn in your favour. Wow. Okay, what else do we need to know? You have been daydreaming about this situation, about this connection, about this person, because you do find them very attractive. There's a chemistry here. You do find them very attractive. So of course you're going to have dreams and daydreams about them, about having a life with them. But you want to bring that into reality. And look, Six of Pentacles, willing to put the time and effort in now. So coming towards this person, although the reconnection is tiny in its essence, there's a lot behind it. There's a lot behind it, but you're seeing how or where the chips fall. When that communication is reciprocated, you want it to build and grow. But you're just going to wait it out. You're not going to push it. It's not about control. It's about allowing things to unfold naturally. And the acceptance of whether or not it blooms into a gorgeous relationship or it just is friends. You know, there's no expectations. Although your wish is, you wish for it to be fruitful. You're going into this with an open mind because you know there's a challenge in there. Okay, Justice card here. Very definitively cutting off the past. Tatty bye, it's gone. So it could be that you're in a committed relationship with this person. Or perhaps you've got financial commitments. It could be married. Okay, but you're cutting that now in a very legal way, with a rubber stamp way. With documentation. And you just want two of you, not from three to two. You want two of you to enjoy each other and be free to develop a relationship, a connection for the future. Gorgeous. Okay, what else do we need to know? Yeah, looking back at kind of like situations you've had in the past. Love situations that you've had in the past. It could be a person from the past. It could be somebody from your formative years that you want to go back to, that you've just intimated that you like them. But you do actually find them very attractive. And I think that you do. There is some form of love in there. You wouldn't be of the mindset of re-sparking something and going through all these energies and then reintroducing yourself, if you didn't think that there could be the possibility of this flourishing into a very committed situation. So you're looking back at past relationships and seeing, or perhaps this one, if you've had any, I don't feel it's an intimate relationship you've had with them. It could have been just intimating that you like each other, but I think it just didn't reach its full potential. But looking back at times that you spent with this person, this connection, I'm thinking, life was better when they were in my life. I felt a whole lot differently about life when they were there. So wanting to inject that kind of emotional fulfillment, euphoria into 2020, couldn't get my words out then. King of Pentacles coming in, declaring, saying, yes, I'm here to stay. Queen of Pentacles says to me, it's a divine union. You do see this person as your counterpart. So you're here to stay, not gone tomorrow. You are here to stay. You're not going anywhere. And it's almost like you're saying, I'm not going anywhere until I get this communication and I see how this progresses. I'm not going anywhere. I'm cooking up this gorgeous potion of masculine and feminine energies in order to bring about an equilibrium into this situation, because you know it's going to be a challenge moving forward. Beautiful. Okay, what else do we need to know? Is there anything else for Aquarius, please? Anything else for Aquarius? Anything else for Aquarius, please? Anything else that they need to know? Anything else that they, yeah. So, yeah, like bringing love into the situation. You almost like adore this person, or you'll hold them in high regard. And that's the reason why you want to come to them in the correct manner. We've got the Ace of Wands here, which is a brand new beginning. Gorgeous brand new beginning. Brand new start for you. Brand new start for this connection. And also something that's very, very stable. So you are in the mindset of creating something that's very stable going forward. Something that, we've got family here. So something you could build a family life with. It's not here today, gone tomorrow, but it has got strong foundations. Very swiftly moving away, the Queen of Wands moving away from this energy here in order to push yourself forward. Beautiful, beautiful energy. And what a great reading. See how that you can build a life just through sheer willpower, and that's what it is, strength of character. But it's taken you time to get there, I feel. So we've got this masculine and feminine energies here. So we've got the Prince and Princess of Wands, we've got the Prince of Pentacles, but also we've got, okay, so it's steady, flirty, quick communication. So you're not hanging around kind of like sending it or waiting for a reply. You're not going to spend weeks, you know, in replying to messages. There's a free flow of messages from either side. Friendly communication and a truth, but you know how to use language very creatively in order to get your point across, which is you want a relationship with this person. You want a relationship with them. You know what they mean to you now. And it's also telling them the truth of this situation as well, and how it's decimated your confidence. You're having to pull all that strength of character together in order to propel you forward, which is beautiful. And always remember, okay, we're in low vibrational situations, listen to your gut. Okay, if the vibration that you're getting from the person who's chattering at you and giving you all these promises, if your gut is telling you it's a pack of lies or it's never going to be, then listen to your intuition. Okay, because it will never be wrong. Even if you think, oh no, I need to listen to them. And then you reflect back on it and you think, oh, made a bit of a bum decision there, because they were telling me a pack of lies. And if it keeps repeating itself, then listen to your intuition, take yourself away from that situation, because it will just be cyclic and it will never get any better. It will never progress. Okay, so I'm going to have a look and see how the other person feels about you. So how does the other person feel about Aquarius, please? Aquarius in love. Now, how does the other person feel about Aquarius? These seeds well planted. How do they feel about Aquarius? Oh, nearly tried to make it out, but just didn't. Keeping everything to themselves, because I feel if they let on how they feel about you, Aquarius, it brings about kind of like an instability within themselves. Yeah, look at this. Quicksand moments occur when they think about you, or even trying to acknowledge, or even acknowledging to themselves what you mean to them. It's been a long time coming though, I feel. The Awakening card. So they've had kind of like an epiphany moment, and I think when you come back in, look at things from a different perspective. A temporary standstill. It's important to be yourself. It's important to honour your own happiness, but it is slow moving. They want something that's very solid. They want to... something that's reliable, something that's very... not here today, gone tomorrow, not flighty, but something that's going to be solid and in their life for the rest of their days almost. They've never given up on this situation, even though time's moved on. They've probably moved on. They've been doing other things, but you've always been in the back of their mind. Don't give up and protect that which you've created. Have courage and believe in yourself. So it's almost like they've had the belief that perhaps this could be a relationship at some stage, but there's no communication between you. Six of Earth, they want to put the time and effort in now as well. They want to come towards you and say, okay then, if you're of the mindset of resparking this, of putting the time and effort in to try and create a relationship to get to know each other, then yeah, I'm up for that. But they are expecting the worst. Look at that. When you pop back in, expecting the worst, self-fulfilling prophecy, sleepless nights, because you were inconsistent in the first place. And perhaps the last time you spoke to each other, it was cold conversations. You're both denying having feelings for each other. And that, I think that brought a huge amount of frustration to this person. They're kind of like, oh, well, I'm not going to reconnect with Aquarius. I'm not going to speak to them. I'm not going to present myself to them, because they don't think about me in that way. They don't think about me as a partner, as somebody that they want a relationship with. So in effect, I feel this person here, they don't understand why they're still holding on to this notion of both of you being in a relationship or creating a situation together. But they've never given up on it. It's a tiny thing. It's in the back of their mind. And it's like revisit it and think, oh, yeah, Aquarius. And then that's it. They just get on with their own thing. 10 of Earth, they want something, like I said, very solid, very tangible, a very happy family life, financial security, finding the magic in the little things, just spending time with you. And they want to be a team player to create a life going forward. It is going to take time though. Look, they want to offer you and they want you to offer them. So there's a duality to this. They want you to offer them a solid commitment, and they want to offer you a solid commitment going forward. Something that's very prosperous, that is grounded, that has growth in it, that can develop just through communication. And the Knight of Air, look at that. Events that occur with great speed. They're having to decide whether or not to receive your communication. Do I do it? Do I not? What do I do? Don't know. It brings about a Tower moment when they come back in. What do I do? We've got this ego here, false sense of entrapment. They feel like they can't move forward with you, Aquarius, because of the past. However you've acted towards them in the past, they're trying to get past this. They don't like me in that way, so why would they come back in all friendly, like nothing's happened? Blah, blah, blah. They don't want to be led down the garden path again. But they're trying to cut away negativity associated with the two of you. coming into unison in the first instance, intimating to each other that you liked each other, trying to cut away the past in order to have almost like a clean slate for the future. They know what they want, but how do they get past the past? Well, the moon, look at that important sign, and yeah. So they know, they're very intuitive, whoever this person is that you're dealing with, Aquarius, but what you weren't saying to them, or if you, and it says to me you left the situation, they almost like can read you like a book. They already know what was going on behind the scenes in your sphere of the world. It's a very intuitive person. I think that they can read your energy, read your vibrational level. It's almost like a soulmate energy, but yeah, they're very in tune with themselves, and any change in vibrational level, they'll pick up on it. So perhaps they know that you've been having a bad time, and they're trying to work through the fear of coming towards you, or when you come in, it's the fear within them, the unstableness that happens, the instability that happens when you pop in and message them, or expecting, oh God, really, Aquarius again, what am I going to do? Seven of Fire. They are going to get some resistance, and you may get resistance from this person, like I said. Defend your beliefs and decisions, stand your ground, choose your battles wisely. So I feel that they may get resistance their side from, say, mutual friends that are saying to them, don't re-spark this, don't get sucked in by Aquarius again. Don't do it. But they're of the mindset of never given up on it. So they're going to have to be very statement based and say, no, these are my thoughts and feelings for the future. This is what I want. I want to release all negativity from the past, and perhaps a relationship itself with that Justice card there. The end of a phasal situation, spiritual transformation, and time to move on, because time has flowed between you. Okay, there's been a gap that you've been in separation. So yeah, like I said, when you come in, Aquarius, this person has a bit of a tower moment almost. Too much going on, the Two of Earth. Very busy head, very feeling unstable, out of control. They're just going to have to take a step backwards, because all this past stuff's coming back up. And it's a bit like, I don't want to revisit that. Why would I? They're going to have to take a step backwards and work through that energy. And they're just going to have to relax in order to make good, sound decisions in either reconnecting with you or choosing not to. But I feel that they do want to reconnect with you. They're just worried that you're just going to be here today and gone tomorrow. Page of Earth. See, that's the communication between you. From their side, it's very solid, but it's very they're not expecting a huge amount, they're not expecting a declaration, but their thoughts are for the future. They're hoping that it can get to a more stable grounding. They're hoping that this relationship can develop and research. They're hoping that they can offer you their heart and they can fall in love with you. Look at this, falling in love, or the resurgence of a relationship. So both of you, perhaps both of you being in karmic relationships, but needed to go through life lessons in order to find your way back to each other. Anything else for Aquarius, please? Anything else for Aquarius? Aquarius in love. Yeah, well, look at that. It was poor timing in the first instance, and this is why both of you never went back to water these seeds. And perhaps you were both in committed relationships or in relationship situations, however it resonates. But I feel that you definitely were Aquarius, and the choice was between two people. But I think that you know now that you almost like chosen wisely. So we've got the Seven of Earth, poor timing, plans that need revision, more going on than meets the eye. Yeah, because I feel that perhaps as Aquarius, somebody had already piqued your interest when you started this, and it's like one foot in one camp and one in the other. So they want to get to know you. They want to move away from this Three of Air, just sad thoughts. Yeah, Two of Air, being unable or unwilling to make a decision. A stalemate, pretending there is no problem. They've been kind of like really muddled why they keep thinking about you, and they just don't understand why. Too many cards, I feel. So they're trying to make a decision whether or not to give up on this situation, but they haven't given up on it, but they've pushed it to the back of their mind. That's it. It's there. They know it's there, but they're not going to act upon it because they know that they're just going to be rebuffed, even though they can feel this, your disappointment perhaps in your situation. But they don't want to come towards you. Look, an illusion of being trapped, a lack of self-confidence, afraid to take action. I can feel that Aquarius is in turmoil, but I don't want to come towards them just in case. I'm going to end up with egg on my face again. I'm going to look silly if I reconnect, if I just ask them how they are. I'm just going to look silly. I'm going to feel foolish. So they're choosing not to communicate with you. They want to come towards you like it was yesterday, but they can't. They can't do that because they know that they're going to be disappointed, or they fear disappointment. And the Nine of Earth here, they're just trying to work on themselves to bring about stability into their life. So they're working hard on their career, their finances, just trying to make themselves whole in order to move forward with their life. Yeah, look at this. So yeah, they're trying to balance themselves out. The need for balance and moderation, cooperation and compromise, and wait for perfect timing to become whole in order to come towards you. And look at this, perhaps they had an unwise choice as well. Learn what you can from this situation, review everyone's motives. So I think both of you are in karmic relationships, and they're almost like thinking that the choice to keep you in their hearts or keep thinking about you, put you to the back of their mind but not give up on this situation, is an unwise choice. Or what is the universe telling them by them not giving up on this situation when it's not tangible, it's not real? What is it saying? Okay, so we're trying to understand the Ace of Fire. So they want to offer you a brand new beginning, something that's very passionate, very forward moving, something that's, you know, very loving, and something that's stable. And they're hoping that that will be reciprocated as well. And that's what your vision is for the future. Anything else? Anything else we need to know for Aquarius, please? Anything else for Aquarius in love? Anything else? How does this person feel about Aquarius, please? How do they feel about Aquarius? And why have they never given up on this situation? Why has this person never given up on this situation? Why? Why has this person never given up on this situation? Do we have an answer? Here's messages only, please. Can you tell us why they've never given up on this situation? Well, that card just flew across the floor. Yeah, because they love you. That's why. They love you. They want to fall in love with you. That's the reason why they've never given up on it. But they're having to balance themselves out, because when you come back in, you have such a profound effect on this person. It throws them out of whack. Okay, so I'm going to have a look at your romance angels and angel answers. Alright, okay, what do we need to know for Aquarius from the 12th to the 19th of April, please? Aquarius in love. Oh, recovery from that period of you not being together, or you... Why they're telling me to do that, I don't know. But anyway, we'll go through it. Who am I to question? Hey, guys. Just take those cards. They're saying, right, recovery, romance, let go of that situation. An awful, torrid situation, Aquarius. You need to get rid of it in the near future, within the next few weeks. Okay, so what else do we need to know? What else do we need to know for Aquarius, please? Aquarius in love. Aquarius in love. Aquarius in love. Okay. Anything else? Yeah. Okay. So we've got reconsider. So that's going back to these seeds well planted. Improving health. And also perfect timing to come in. I'm not going to take that other card. Don't need to see it. Okay. I'm getting tangled in the wires now. That's hilarious. Okay, see, can you see all of those cards? Probably not, so we're going to just try and move the camera around a little. Okay, so what do we have? Oh, there we go. That was really, really speedy. Recovery. Pay attention to the red flags. The flags are cautioning you. The signs are cautioning you. Yeah, anything wishy-washy, cyclic, whatever you didn't do in the first instance, or whatever cyclic things you keep going back to, need to work through them, get rid of them, let go of them. Romance, past life relationship, you have known each other before. So I think it's more about you being consistent, to be perfectly honest. Aquarius, let go. We've got romantic feelings, letting those floodgates open. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. In the near future, we've got engagement here, but I think that's, you'll be able to speak with each other. It talks about communication, the engagement of communication within the next few weeks. Gosh, you work really swiftly, don't you? Engagement and wedding. This situation involves marriage. Well, I think it involves you thinking about committing. It is creating a very committed situation moving forward. Reconsider. Soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. So you're actually recognizing this person for what they mean to you now, which is beautiful. So what else do we need to know for Aquarius? We've got improving health, separation. You needed that time apart in order to understand yourself and what this person means to you. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Perfect timing. We have reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Anything else? Anything else for Aquarius, please? Oh, yeah. We've got, it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Free yourself from a situation that's just nasty. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. What were we saying? What was that? 6 of Cups. True. True. It's almost like that daydream, that 6 of Cups. When you daydream, you actually manifest, you know. So the universe is in effect picking up on all those gorgeous energies that you're creating just with your thoughts, and helps reel this person in. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. Oh, look at that. Spirituality. Your love life is being influenced by your religious upbringing, spiritual path. But your spiritual path, it was karmic in the first instance. So you're learning. So in effect, you are taking a spiritual path because you are learning from those relationships. You're learning more about yourself. You're undoing all these things that are cyclic and detrimental to your future. Okay, you're relearning. Flirt, extend your light-hearted energy to others. Told you there's those messages. And what else do we need to know for Aquarius, please? We've also got playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit and fun to shine. And what was I saying about control issues? Let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. Beautiful reading. Right, okay, we're going to have a look at your Moonology cards, and it's very swift for you this week, which, which is beautiful, but it shows progression. It shows progression, and it shows that you're actually moving, you're moving forward and picking up on that. A personal issue reaches resolution. So those blockages are almost being removed because you've been stuck for so long, Aquarius, it's unreal. We've got here, meditate and contemplate. We've also got, sorry, cards are all the wrong way round. It's time to release negativity. What do you need to release? Negativity. Bring love into this situation. Don't let the past hold you back. Confidence is your key to success, and your hard work is paying off. What a beautiful reading. If that did resonate with you, Aquarius, please like, share, subscribe. Please remember to click the thumbs up button. Personal readings, all that information's in the description box below the video. Yeah, if I don't hear from you beforehand, have a beautiful week. Love you loads. Take care.